Hello children, once again welcome back to the session. So up to now we have discussed what is mean by movement, locomotion, types of movement. In that we have completed what is mean by muscular movement. So muscular movement takes place with the help of muscles. So I said you right, flexion, extension and then moving this side, right? Then we are going to discuss about non-muscular movement. What is it? Non-muscular movement. So don't think ma'am nothing is there. I am going to show you an video now. So by seeing this video, you will get a complete idea what is mean by movement. Are you ready to see? Fine. Here the video is children. So movement and locomotion. Okay. So movement is nothing but moving from a complete, the organism itself completely moves from one place to other place. That is called locomotion. Here, look at this. So the act of changing position or place. The act of changing position or place by the entire body or by its parts is called movement. But locomotion, we have some considerable distance is called as locomotion. Look at here. What is this frog is doing here? So when the movement results in change of a place or location. When the movement, we are moving. Right? So that is called movement. So if we are moving from one place to the other, one location to the other, it is called locomotion. We have different types of movement. In that, the first one is amoeboid movement. What is it? Amoeboid movement, ciliary movement and then muscular movement. So this amoeboid and ciliary are nothing but they are microscopic organisms. So this amoeba is a single cell microscopic organism. Clear children? So they do not have any bones inside them. So this amoeba moves in search of food. First fix the point. Amoeba is a microscopic organism. We are not able to see that with our naked eyes. We are able to see that in a microscope. So look at here. This is pseudopodia. Pseudopodia is nothing but false feet. So this amoeba moves with the help of that pseudopodia. So this movement of amoeba is called amoeboid movement. So nothing but the movement of amoeba is called amoeboid movement. So this amoeba moves to capture its food. Amoeba moves to capture its food. So they captures their food with the help of pseudopodia. Amoeba is a microscopic single-celled organism. They have only one cell. And then our body has some macrophages. What is it? Macrophages and leukocytes. They too exhibit amoeboid movement. So they are nothing but some cells. This is nothing but some cells. These macrophages are nothing but some, that is a cell which is found in our body. They too move like amoeba. That is called amoeboid movement. And then second one is ciliary movement. This ciliary is nothing but there is a organism called cilia. What is it? Cilia. So this is also an microscopic organism. This is also an microscopic organism. So the movement by this cilia is called ciliary movement. Movement by amoeba is called amoeboid movement. By cilia is called ciliary movement. Look at here. What is this? Our neck region. So it has small cilia, that is nothing but small lining in the respiratory tract. Our neck region has a small lining in the respiratory tract. This cilia helps in removing the microbes and dust particles from our body. So look at here. Our neck region will be having like this. So it helps in removing the dust. This movement is called ciliary movement. And what is this? The third type, muscular movement. What is the third one? Muscular movement, which takes place with the help of muscles. We have discussed three. amoeboid movement by amoeba, ciliary movement, and then muscular movement. Look at here. So here they are moving the jaws, tongue, etc. This everything takes place with the help of muscles. So they are called as muscular movement. So in our body, amoeboid movement takes place. Ciliary movement also takes place. This amoeba and this cilia moves in search of food. Okay, children. And paramecium, this is also a single-celled organism. And the next one is birds. Birds also move from one place to other in search of food. If they don't move, they do not get any food. Okay, children, I hope you are clear with this video. That is, what is it? Different types of movement. These are types of movement. So, one is muscular movement, and then we have seen amoeboid movement, and then ciliary movement. And the next thing is types of movement. What is it? Types of movement. That is muscular and then non-muscular movement. So look at here. Non-muscular movement. First one is ciliary movement. I said you right. Cilia. And then what is the second type? Flagella. Flagella is nothing but this is euglena, children. Euglena. This is also a single-celled organism. So this is called flagella. We have one thread-like in front, right? This is called as flagella. So this euglena uses this flagella to move from one place to other place. So this is called as flagellar movement. Ciliary movement I have explained you already. And the next one is amoeboid movement. So these are all some types of non-muscular movement. I said you about ciliary and amoeboid. They don't have muscles. They used to move their entire body. And then muscular movements takes place in human beings and in animals. Now we are going to study about this non-muscular movement. Okay, children. So, locomotion in microscopic organism. What is this? Locomotion in microscopic organism. That is called as non-muscular movement. That is called as what? Non-muscular movements. So, the movement which takes place in microscopic organism are non-muscular movement. Motion in microscopic organism. Look at here. So what is this? The act of changing place or position. The act of changing place or position by the entire body is called as locomotion. Is called as locomotion. Okay? And then I said right, fishes also moves from one place to other place in search of food. I have shown you this already, right? And then, so the next thing is human beings also move from one place to other place in search of food. Look at here, children. So what is there? We have some microscopic organisms in water. So they are amoeba. I said you amoeba is a single-celled organism, and then euglena, paramecium, and then hydra. So this all you will be studying in detail in our higher classes in our botany. Biology has two parts, right? One is botany and then zoology. About this you will be studying in our higher classes. So amoeba, euglena, paramecium, and then hydra. First one is locomotion in amoeba. That is the change in place. Movement of amoeba from one place to other place is called as amoeboid movement. I said you this already. So this amoeba moves with the help of its false feet. False means what? So it is there, that's all. But they are not the original ones. This amoeba moves with the help of its false feet called pseudopodia. So the movement which takes place in amoeba are termed as amoeboid movement. I am telling you this once again, just have a note of it, children. These content are not there in our book. Okay, write down muscular movement, non-muscular movements. So under the category of non-muscular movement, just write down amoeboid movement which takes place in amoeba. So what does it move? It moves its false feet called pseudopodia. Here P is silent. It must be pronounced as pseudopodia, not pisopodia. Okay. And then the second one is, look at here, what is this? Euglena. So it has here, right, one thread-like structure. This is called as flagella. What is it? Flagella. This euglena is also a single-celled organism. And then paramecium. This I had explained you already. Euglena and paramecium are single-celled organism. They move from one place to other place in search of food. Okay, look at here. How does this euglena moves? Look at here, they uses their flagella to move. For changing direction, for moving, everything they use their flagella. So this movement is called as flagellar movement. Clear, children? So second point, write it there as flagellar movement in euglena. In euglena, what is moved there? Flagella. Have you noted down? First one is amoeboid movement. And then second one is flagellar movement. Look at here. If you want, you can write the same points which are given here also. The movement with the help of flagellum is called flagellar movement. And then third thing, paramecium, we had discussed already. Yes or no? This paramecium we had discussed already. And then, so then we are back to our class. Okay. Up to this, your video stops. I hope you are clear with the non-muscular movement. And then one more movement I forgot to say, children, that is hydra. The hydra moves with the help of its tentacle, that is the branches like which had on their head. Okay. So and you have an activity also in your lesson which you can try in your home. Nothing but look at here. So take a scale or something, tie it to your hands. Take a scale or something, tie that to your hands. And then try to fold it. Try to fold it by tying that scale or wood or something. Whether you are able to fold that? No. Because, as I said you already, here it seems to be it is a straight region. So we don't have any joinings here. So we are not able to fold here anywhere in the middle. But when we tie that, so here this region is also held up tightly. So we are not able to fold this. So but after removing that, we are able to fold. So why we are able to move the hands? At the bone region or at the joining of bones. We are able to move our hands or something at the joining of the two places. That is called as joints. Where the two bones are joined together is called as joints. Okay, children. So I thank you all for listening the class. Before that, I will give you a short recap of what we had seen in today's session. Okay. That is first movement, definition, locomotion, and then types of movement. That is muscular movement and then non-muscular movement. And then the next thing is types of non-muscular movement. So in the muscular movement, we had seen cardiac and then smooth muscles and then skeletal muscles. Next, non-muscular movement, amoeboid movement, flagellar movement, and then the movement that takes place in hydra and paramecium. Okay. Up to this, our class gets completed. If you have any doubts, children, just clarify your doubts with me. Okay. One more point is, this amoeba, paramecium, hydra, they are all microscopic organisms. They can be seen only under the microscope. Okay. And they are unicellular organisms. They have only one cell. Clear children?